I was going to say welcome to Impactology, but we've come to the end of Impactology Live 2020. And Rita and I just thought we'd take the opportunity to say a very big thank you to a number of individuals. Firstly, we want to thank everyone that's joined us online through the course of the event, everyone that registered, everyone that engaged with all our content. We really thank you for taking the time to embrace Impactology. And for us, inspiration should be shared, particularly given the time that we're in at the moment. So we just thank you so much for just your engagement and interest in the event. I've got some names here because if I don't have a list, I will forget them. So just a special thank you to Jamie Bielkoa, Anna White. Like to thank Vishal Kataria. Also Rebecca and John Bode from Extraordinary Kids. Like to thank Andre Bussell for all his work, not only for the last 3 days, but also in the lead up to the event as well, and the video that we produced a couple months ago. So thank you so much, Andre. Also want to thank Michael and Juliana. Want to thank Peter Parthamos as well, all his support and counsel as well. So we thank you very much, Peter. Ash Joberg, yes, big clap for Ash. Thank you for really coming in from the beginning when we got this event up and running. So really appreciate your wise counsel and all your support as well. I'm scanning through the list to see if I've forgotten anyone.
It's dangerous, George.
And also want to thank, in particular, all my family as well. Teresa, thank you so much for all your support and your patience during this time, and also Mira and James as well for just being patient with me too.
Thank you, George. We usually, so no one's seen this, but usually we pass a pen over to each other when it's the next person's chance to talk, and we didn't do that. But of course, it's the end of it now. So I would love to thank, on behalf of George, obviously, our guests, our impactologists. We've now all formally inaugurated them as impactologists. Without them, obviously, the event wouldn't be here. They gave of their time and they were so willing and generous in terms of doing that. So thank you to each and every one of our 33 amazing speakers. The good news for those of you that are just catching the closing, you can go back on Facebook and YouTube and obviously see the videos as they have been put up. So enjoy those. There's plenty of goodness and richness there. In terms of a big announcement, and we do have a big announcement, we are really, really pleased to let you know that we are coming back in 2021. So Impactology Live, this was a crazy idea that came up during COVID on a Saturday morning, literally. I know we've said that before, George, but we have had so much fun putting it together. And I think what it's done, George said it before, inspiration should be freely shared. And we can't wait to share more inspiration with you in 2021. So we will be back and we'll let you know more details about that. The other thing we would love you to do is if you've just jumped on and go, who is Impactology? What are these people doing? Jump on, subscribe onto our page, so YouTube and Facebook. You'll find all the details there on Impactology Live for 2021, but also all the other things that we do when we're not preparing 30 speakers in 3 days. We do a lot more. So check out impactology.com.au and of course subscribe and like all our channels to hear what we're doing in the next few months and obviously in the next coming year. I would love to thank my family. So Darren and my beautiful children, Matthew, Sienna and Noah, you've been so patient during this time. We haven't been home a lot, at least for the first for these 3 days. We've been home stuck in rooms doing all sorts of things building up to this event, but I really want to say thank you because without you guys, none of this would happen either. And George, before I sign off, I'd love to thank you. We've been working together now for about 18 months and it's been an extraordinary partnership and I learn from you all the time, so thank you. And I can't wait to put Impactology Live 2021 together with you again, so thank you.
And likewise, Rita, just your support and just being the best buddy and partner one could wish for. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
We did have a lot of fun with this we're just looking forward to just being able to extend what we did today into 2021 and really just a shout out that we actually did this to help individuals during a really difficult time, and that should continue. For us, it will continue. The support that we provide by way of our content, we're going to continually push ourselves to make sure that you get the most relevant, interesting and practical content to help you just make sense of what's happening at the moment and push you into 2021 and beyond.
I think that's a wrap.
That is
I think
a wrap.
if we're in a studio, we'd go, cut.
Now I think we've got Ash. You can, what's the comment?
There's a tradition, apparently, for the last 3 days,
Yes.
where you answer a question, and you two haven't answered that question.
Oh my
So I'd like
gosh.
both of you to answer that now. So let's start. Ladies first.
All right.
Rita, what would you say to yourself, your 18-year-old self, on a video call?
So for those of you that can't hear Ash because he's not mic'd up, Ash is being mean and he's asking us to answer the same 2 questions that we've asked all the presenters. So we will play along. I think we should. You better quickly come up with some word association. 18-year-old Rita, what would I say? I would say, don't straighten your hair. Keep your hair curly. So just a little background story. I straightened this for 10 years and now I've gone back to curly. So I'd say don't bother straightening. Just stick to who you are. And I think the more serious message of that is just be who you are. At 18, you don't know what you've got to give the world yet. You've got a lot to give. And go ahead and give it. That's what I'd say.
And George, same question?
So what's the question again? I'm just joking. Yeah, so what advice would I provide my 18-year-old self is not to overthink things. At 18 years of age, there were a number of things that I was passionate about, and a lot of those passions haven't changed. So the advice to my 18-year-old self is, if you've got an idea what your passion is, stay the course, don't deviate, and just continually learn and surround yourself with awesome people.
And we've also got a fun game, I don't know if that we play. So I'm going to give you words, but so you can't prepare, I'm going to give you different words.
No, that's just mean.
This time we'll start with George, and the first one will be impact.
Necessary.
Rita, family.
Everything.
George, 2025.
Worldwide.
Rita, love.
Everything.
George, Rita.
Amazing.
Rita.
Okay.
Okay. George, creativity.
The fuel for innovation.
And Rita, George.
Amazing.
Perfect. So you're experts at this now.
So we came up with it. Thanks, Ash. Next time we get to put Ash on the spot. Thanks,
Second.
everyone. See you soon.
Thank you.